You finally meet someone who texts back, who doesn't disappear for 3 days, who is just steady. And somehow that steadiness makes you want to run. Not loudly, not with a reason you could explain to anyone, including yourself. Just, your phone is face down on the bed. Their message is sitting there, unanswered. Not because you don't care, but because something about caring this much feels like standing too close to the edge of something. And so you wait. You tell yourself you're just busy, just not in the mood to talk, just taking space. But the cursor blinks in the reply box and you close the app. And somewhere in the back of your chest, something quietly exhales, like you just narrowly avoided something. Except you're not sure if you avoided danger or happiness. And that confusion is the whole thing. Here's what makes this confusing. You are not indifferent to them. That is the part no one warns you about. You actually like them. You think about them at strange hours. You notice the specific way they phrase things, the small details they remember about you, the way they make ordinary evenings feel less like something to survive. And yet, you find yourself cataloging flaws that didn't bother you 2 weeks ago. You start replying slower, not because you have less to say, but because replying fast feels like admitting something. You cancel a plan, and the relief you feel is almost embarrassing. You manufacture distance the way other people manufacture reasons to stay. And the worst part, some part of you watches this happening. Some part of you is standing in the corner of your own life going, "What are you doing?" They are right there. They are kind and present and real, and you are quietly, methodically making sure it ends before it fully begins. That specific grief of sabotaging something you actually wanted is one of the loneliest feelings there is, because you can't even explain it as heartbreak. You broke it yourself, on purpose, accidentally, both. If that's familiar, stay with me, because what comes next is the part that actually explains it. But there is something underneath that. Here's what your past experience may have quietly taught you. Love is something that starts warm and ends badly. Maybe it ended with someone leaving without explanation. Maybe it ended with someone staying but becoming a stranger. Maybe you learned to read the room so carefully for so long that the moment a room felt genuinely safe, you stopped trusting your own reading of it. So when someone shows up and stays, actually stays, without making you earn it, your history doesn't say thank you. It says, this is the one that will cost you the most when it's gone. This is the one you'll actually feel. Don't let it get that far. And so you don't. Not with a fight, not with a conversation. With a slow, almost imperceptible dimming. Shorter messages, longer gaps. A version of yourself that is present enough not to seem rude, but absent enough to ensure they eventually give up. You create just enough ambiguity to make the ending feel mutual, like it dissolved rather than broke. Be honest, you didn't run because they were unavailable. You ran the moment they stopped being unavailable. Because unavailable was familiar, unavailable had a map. And this person who actually shows up, this has no map. Only the possibility of something real. And the possibility of something real means the possibility of losing something real. And somewhere along the way, you decided that almost is safer than losing something you fully let yourself love. Here's the part most people skip. This is not a flaw. It is not proof that you are broken or commitment phobic or incapable of love. It is evidence that at some point in your life, closeness came with a cost, and you learned to manage risk the only way you knew how. You didn't choose this pattern the way you choose about habit. You were handed it by every relationship that ended without warning, every person who was warm and then wasn't, every time you let yourself hope and then had to quietly collect the pieces of that hope off the floor. You learned that caring fully is expensive, so you started paying in installments, just enough to stay, never enough to break. You didn't ghost them. You ghosted the version of yourself that was finally about to be known. That is worth sitting with. Because that version of you, the one who almost let it be real, she didn't do anything wrong. She got close to something good, and her whole history told her that good things have expiration dates, so she started counting down before the clock even started. So what do you actually do with this? Not fix it tonight. That's not the offer. The offer is smaller and more embarrassing than that. The next time you feel the urge to go quiet, to leave a message on read, to cancel something you actually wanted, to find the flaw in someone who hasn't given you one. Ask yourself this: am I pulling back because something is actually wrong with them, or because nothing is wrong, and that terrifies me more than anything familiar ever has? That question will not always be comfortable to answer, but it will be honest. And honesty about why you're leaving is different from just leaving. It gives you a choice, a real one. You don't have to fix every old wound before you let someone in. You just have to notice the moment you reach for the exit before anyone has asked you to leave. And maybe, just this once, you put the phone back face up. You don't have to reply. You don't have to feel ready. You just decide not to make the choice for them by going silent. The version of you that wanted this, that lit up at their name on the screen before the fear got loud, she is still in there. She has just been waiting for you to stop leaving before anyone asks you to.